She wanted an adventure, but got more than she bargained for. She was stranded on a foreign island with no passport, no money, no phone, no luggage, and no hotel accommodation. To make it worse, she does not understand their language. The gravity of her travel mishaps hits her as tears continuously roll from her eyes down her cheeks. Hi everyone. I'm thrilled to have you on my channel. My name is Esther. Here, I share people's stories that are sure to resonate with you. I also offer tips on how to avoid common pitfalls. So, if you're in search of guidance, inspiration, or just a compelling story, you are in the right place. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. Now, let's jump right into my new story for today. This is a story of a travel nightmare. A cautionary tale about spontaneity and how it can sometimes lead to a world of trouble. Now meet Jenny Robbins, an adventurous lady with a spontaneous heart. She is 25 years old, single, and works with an advertising firm. It all started on a bright Monday morning, when Jenny decided she needed a break from her job. I need a vacation. I should go to that exotic island everyone is talking about, she said to herself. But Jenny had a little problem. She hates planning anything. Remember, she is that spontaneous. So, she instantly books a flight and hotel accommodation online, without researching the exotic island. This is going to be so amazing, as she thought. 2 days later, Jenny packs her bags, takes a taxi, and heads to the airport. She boards the plane flying to the island. She was daydreaming throughout the flight's duration on the kind of adventure she would have on the island. 6 hours later, Jenny arrived on a beautiful, yet unfamiliar island. Little did she know what awaits her around the corner. Once outside the airport, she looks at her phone, and then realized there was no cell network. I'll just find a taxi to my hotel, she thought. She then approached a taxi parked close by, and the driver asked her, "Where to?" in a strange language. Jenny froze for some seconds, and then it dawned on her that there was a language barrier. This was her first hurdle. Looking confused, she showed him the address on her phone and said in English, "I am going to Paradise Hotel." The driver seemed to understand and nodded for her to enter the taxi. She got in the cab, and after what seems like a long ride, Jenny arrived at her supposed hotel. Or so she thought. She walked into the hotel and met the hotel receptionist. "Welcome to Paradise Hotel. Do you have a reservation? What is your name?" the receptionist asked her. Jenny responded, "My name is Jenny Robbins." "I'm sorry, but we don't have a reservation under your name." Jenny panicked. "What? But I booked a room here." Oh dear, it seems Jenny had booked her accommodation at Paradise Inn and not Paradise Hotel. A simple mistake with major consequences. With no room available at the Paradise Hotel, Jenny decided to grab some food at a local restaurant she saw on the street. She looked at the menu, unable to read it, simply pointed to number 5 on the menu, and said to the waiter, "I will have this one." The waiter nodded, and a few minutes later brought a strange-looking dish. She took a bite and spat it out. "What is this?" Jenny had ordered a local delicacy, which was fermented fish, and it was not quite her taste. Feeling very tired and lost, Jenny wandered the streets, trying to find her way to Paradise Inn, the hotel she booked. Then suddenly, disaster struck. She was accosted by 2 robbers armed with knives. "Hand over your bag," one of the robbers said. Jenny was terrified and muttered a "Please don't hurt me." The robbers took her handbag and luggage, and off they went. Jenny lost her luggage and her handbag that contained her passport, phone, and wallet with credit cards. In the blink of an eye. Desperate for help, Jenny headed back to Paradise Hotel. One of the hotel staff, who had just ended his shift, offered to take her to a police station. When they got to the station, Jenny told the police officer, "I was robbed. I need help." The officer, looking indifferent, just told her, "Fill out this form, we will see what we can do." Jenny was shocked that the policemen weren't going to be as helpful as she hoped. The police station had countless reported robberies, and none of these cases were solved. So, she was just another robbery case in a busy police station. She fell on the floor and started crying profusely, blaming herself repeatedly for coming to the island on such a short notice. Feeling so dejected, she left the police station and wandered off towards the beach, not knowing where else to go. To make the matter worse, a storm was brewing. And then it started raining. It was now official that she was stranded. So she hurriedly huddled under a beach umbrella as rain poured down heavily. Jenny, now feeling very frustrated, said to herself, "Why didn't I check the weather forecast?" And this was a pivotal moment for her. She wanted an adventure, but got more than she bargained for. She was stranded on a foreign island with no passport, no money, no phone, no hotel accommodation, and a language barrier. The gravity of her travel mishaps hits her as tears continuously roll from her eyes down her cheeks. She spent the entire night on the beach, drenched and cold. When morning came, Jenny, with no other options, told herself, "I need to find my county's embassy." And luck smiled on her. A local man saw her looking lost and confused, so he approached her. "Do you need help?" he asked her. Her eyes lit up suddenly. "Do you speak English?" she asked in delight. The man said yes. Jenny told him, "I was robbed yesterday, and I need contact my country's embassy." The man said, "I will take you to the embassy." When she got to the embassy, she narrated to the officials all that happened to her the previous day. One of the officials told her, "We can issue you temporary travel documents, and also provide a room for you to stay for a few days. But you will have to get funds to change your flight ticket and fly home." So, Jenny got on the phone and called her parents. She told them all that had happened to her and that she needed some money to get a new flight ticket. They were so glad that she was unhurt and promised to send her some funds. She was given a room in the official quarters, where she showered and slept off as soon as her head hit the bed. A few days later, Jenny was armed with a temporary passport, a new flight ticket, and some change of clothes. She was ready to go home. She was grateful to the embassy officials for being so helpful and thanked them all. One of the embassy's drivers then drove her to the airport, where she got on a flight heading back to her country. While on the plane, she reflected on her terrible experience on the island. She lost all her money. The robbers had even gone ahead to drain her account using her bank cards. She told herself, "I will never travel unplanned again. I am a lot wiser now." When she got back home, Jenny shared her travel nightmare with her family and friends. She also shared the valuable lessons she learned during the trip. And even though Jenny's terrible experience later became a funny story to tell, it taught her a valuable lesson: that a little preparation goes a long way. Never overlook the importance of researching and planning travel adventures. Now let's share some tips on what to do before traveling to an unknown destination. Always research your destination. Stay informed about their geopolitical issues, prevailing health advisories, or any other travel warnings issued for your destination. Read about their culture, their food, and their language. Check their weather forecast to know the type of clothing to pack for the trip. Before you book accommodation, read the hotel reviews, especially the reviews with poor ratings. Be sure that the hotel you are booking looks exactly like the pictures you are seeing online. Never leave home without travel insurance. This is often overlooked by many travelers, but it provides financial protection against unforeseen events. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Travel with a mix of cash and cards, and always carry extra money in the inner pockets of your clothing just in case you lose your wallet. If you lose your credit cards, call your bank as soon as possible and block the cards. Stay connected with family and friends. Ensure you have access to the internet and a means to contact home. Finally, Keep important contact numbers and your embassy address handy. Try these simple tips. You will be well equipped to navigate your chosen destination and return home safe with a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. And that wraps up today's video. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing stories. It will really support my channel if you do so. I would also love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. Stay glued to my channel because I have so much more coming your way. This is a Stories of Our Lives by Esther. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.